Hello, 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 everyone. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to set up your printer presets. So I've noticed a lot of people have been having issues with great quality prints. So instead of going in manually to change your print settings for every time you print, you can set your print sets according to the type of paper you'll be using frequently. So you can go to any application that'll give you printer properties. It could be Microsoft Word, it can be your system printer settings, or you can use the printer app on your computer. For example, if you have an Epson printer, you will use the Epson printer app on your computer. So why is this important? So whether if you're a busy mom, a busy crafter, a business owner, or if you're someone prone to forget things, this will help you save a step or two in the printer in your printing process. Okay, so all you'll have to do is click and then print. So let's get started. So for this example, I am going to use the default photo printer setting that I have for my computer. So I have to print some more thank you cards. So this is a perfect opportunity to show you how to do these print sets. So for again, for this example, I'm going to use what's best for us, what's more convenient for me. However, you can use what's more convenient for you as well. Again, you can use any other application on the computer that gives you your printer settings. So I'm going to go to options here. And so printer properties is what we're looking for. It may be different on someone on other types of computers. It could be printer preferences by any chance, not necessarily printer properties, because I know some are different. So you will go there. So I'm going to go to printer properties, and you will want for it to look similar to this here. Okay. So you will see I already have my presets already here in the corner. I have several because I'm always printing something. I also do sublimation as well. And I do have two different sublimation settings because sometimes I use different paper, different sublimation paper, depending on the brand. And we're going to get into that next. So the most common paper types for party favors is photo paper or sticker paper, whether if it's glossy or matte. So the weight of the paper shouldn't really matter as much as long as you have the type of paper um, settings correct. So the weight shouldn't really matter as long as as long as you have the correct type. So if you're not really sure what that means, just let me know in the comments. Let me know in the comments. So I do have a free party favor supply list linked in my store. So you can go and grab that if you haven't already. You will see my most frequently used paper is the Koala brand paper. Sometimes I will use a sub or sometimes I will use like a different brand, like off-brand paper, but my most frequently used paper that I almost always use is Koala brand. So I'm going to show you the settings for the Koala brand glossy photo paper and sticker paper. I use the same settings for both. As long as it's glossy, as you can see here, I already have those presets done. But I already have those presets done. The matte photo and sticker paper and the glossy photo and sticker paper. I use them for both. Now, let's get to it. You will see, let's start with the glossy paper first. My size documents that I always use is going to be the standard size, which is the 8.5 by 11 inch. For all my printing, I do that because I do have a standard printer. If you have a wide format printer, sometimes your sizes may vary, so depending on what you're printing. So I frequently and I always use the letter size. So this is what I'm going to do. And the orientation would be portrait. Okay. The paper type, glossy paper. And of course, they do have different types of glossy paper, but we're just going to use the regular photo paper glossy. If you have an HP printer, you will want to use HP photo paper for that setting. And if you have any other type of printer, I'm going to say please reference your packaging because most companies and most brands, they will put those print settings on the packaging. So that's so just definitely take another glance at that if you have a different type of printer. I have an Epson printer, so just want to put that out there. So the quality of the paper is going to always be standard. Most people think they have to do high quality for photo paper. You don't. Standard is good, is less is more. It does not have to be high quality. Standard quality is preferred for this type of paper. And so we want to always print in color. We want those party favors to pop. Okay, we want them to look good. We're going to print them in color. Okay, so your next steps here, everything is going to be off. Off, off, quiet mode off. It's going to look just like that. Okay, so next we're going to go to more options tab. The more options tab. Our document size is going to be the same, the standard document, the letter document here. Output paper is going to be the same size document. Now, here's the T, color correction. Let's go to advanced here. Okay, so for color management, under color management, you color controls. And then for color mode, Adobe RGB. Now we can use like I said, I have an Epson. I could use that for the Epson, but I'm gonna do the Adobe RGB. And I'm gonna change the gamma to 2.2. I use this setting for all my prints, including my sublimation prints. And my prints always come out looking vibrant. They look good. Okay. Now, sidebar here. I know some people may change the brightness, the contrast, the saturation, and the density. I personally don't use these controls when I'm doing my party favors. I don't have to, but if you feel like you need a little bit more oomph, or if you want to play around with these settings, by all means, do you. You can do so. But on the other hand, I'm not going to touch these right here. Now, for sublimation, that's a different story. If you want to know the tea about that, the details about sublimation, definitely let me know in the comments, and I will make another video for sublimation too. Okay? So we're going to click OK. Now, I'm going to leave the bidirectional printing on, and we don't need to change anything else up here. Maintenance, I'm not going to touch anything over here, so you won't need to do anything here as well. I'm going to do a sidebar. I know that some people use extended settings. So these are extended print settings, extra like thick paper. So if you have a really, really thick paper like envelopes that you want to print, you make sure you want to check this box here. So just letting you know they do have extra settings for the different types of things that you'll be printing. Or if you want to change your print density, you can. The most I would do personally is 5, but I've tried this before and I didn't really know much of a difference. Like I didn't see much of a difference in my prints. Truthfully, honestly, I didn't. But that's up to you. If you want to go and play around with those settings, by all means, do you. Okay. So now we're going to go back to the main tab. Now that we have all of our settings done, we've changed the things the way we like it for our glossy photo paper and sticker paper. We're going to go to add/remove print presets. It's this button right up here. I'm gonna click that and custom settings window will pop open. Okay. So down here is a window. It's gonna show you everything that you've changed. You can take a look over that, glance over that, making sure that everything is to your liking. Everything is the way you set it. So just in case if you clicked off of something and it didn't take, this is a good way to check and see, okay, did it take? Okay, cool. Now you can change to any name you choose. Whatever you're gonna remember. Again, I use exactly what I'm gonna use, what I'm gonna use. I'm gonna name it exactly what I use, glossy. Glossy photo slash sticker paper. Like that's what I'm using. That's because I need to know. And you will see here that I already have these presets, the glossy photo paper slash sticker paper, and matte photo slash sticker paper. I already have these presets, but once you type in that name, you want to hit save, okay? And then it will pop up over here on this side of the window, and you will close it out, and then you will see it all right here under your presets, okay? So I use almost the same settings for my matte photo paper. The only difference is I use premium presentation paper matte. Sheesh. Try saying that 5 times fast. But and I do use the high quality for that. So these are the only two that I change for my matte photo paper. Is the paper type and the paper quality. Then sometimes I usually change that to standard. And then you can have another preset for that. You can put high quality, or you could put standard quality, and you have two different presets. But it really just depends on the type of paper that I'm using. Like I said, I do frequently use the same type of brand, so that's where all my presets are for. Every now and again, I may change the quality or the paper type depending on the brand of paper that I'm using or if I changed something. But that's pretty much it. That's pretty much how you set your presets. And again, you can play around with this. It's nothing that you can't undo. I just want you to know. It's nothing that you can't undo. If you don't like the way your quality prints are looking, change the settings. Go back, tweak the settings some. Do not be afraid to change your print settings. Like a lot of people find it very intimidating, but do not let that intimidate you because you want to be able to have good quality prints like you see the girlies on the TikTok and Instagram, you know? So you don't let that discourage you. Don't let your print settings intimidate you, baby. Go in here and go to your print properties. Play around with what suits your printer and your computer because like I said, everyone is different. You may have an Epson printer as I do. I have a 2803, but you may have a different computer than I do. Okay. So your settings may be different than mine. And that's okay because guess what? You're going to go in and tweak it a little bit according to your liking and your preference. This is just to get you started. This is just to show you that you can set your printer presets and that you can, according to the type of paper that you're using, you can do that. You can do this. You got this. So thank you all for watching. I really appreciate it. Leave a comment down there below. Please like this video and share it with people that is probably struggling just as you were before this video. And also subscribe if you have not subscribed. I really, really appreciate you all. And thank you all for watching. And I hope you have a great rest of your day.